Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss about the dot product in the Cartesian coordinates. So let's take two vectors a and b, where a is equals to axi plus ayj plus azk and b is equals to bxi plus byj and bzk, where I, j, k are the unit vectors along x, y and z axis. We have already discussed in the class. Then what will be the a dot b? Okay, so this diagram is representing the Cartesian coordinate system. This is x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. In class also I told you students that x, y, z should be anti-clockwise always. Okay, for example I have drawn these diagrams. Here this line is representing x, so it should be y and it should be z. If I am taking this one as the x-axis, then it should be y and it should be z. And if I am taking this one as x-axis, then this should be y and this one as the x-axis. In all the diagrams you can see that x, y, z all are anti-clockwise to each other and they all are mutually perpendicular to each other. And I vector, z vector and k vector, these are the unit vectors. That's why I have put the cap on them. They are representing that magnitude is unity and their direction is along x, y and z respectively. Similarly, these a vectors ax, ay and az, similarly bx, by and bz are the magnitude of the component of vector a and b in x, y and z direction respectively, like ax and bx along x, ay and by along y, az and bz along z. Similarly, I, j, k are the unit vectors. Here ax, ay, az and bx, by, bz are not having any vector on them as they are representing the magnitude. Being a vector a and b, they must have direction also. That's why I, j and k are representing their directions. So a dot b, how can we write? A dot b is equals to the value of a vector axi plus ayz plus azk dot bxi plus byz plus bzk. This dot should be visible as we are doing the dot product, so dot is it's the main symbol. And in the class today we have discussed this thing, that a dot b is given by ab cos theta, where a is the magnitude of vector a, b is the magnitude of vector b and cosine of theta. Theta is the smaller angle between a and b. Now I dot I, j dot j or k dot k, what they are representing? I and I both are along x-axis. Their dot product, their magnitudes are going to be 1 and 1, and cosine of angle theta is 0 between I and I, j and k, because they are along the same axis. I along x, j along y, k along z. So theta is 0 and cos 0 is 1. So if we are multiplying the same unit vectors, the product will be 1. Their magnitudes are 1 and cosine of 0 is also 1. Now I dot j, j dot k and k dot I, they are perpendicular to each other. Why? Because I is along x-axis, j is along y-axis. They are mutually perpendicular to each other. Their magnitudes are 1, but the angle between them is 90 and cos 90 is 0. So these products are going to be 0. Dot product between the similar vectors is equals to 1 and dot product between the perpendicular vectors is equals to 0. So we are going to use these results in this product. Okay, let's start. Now a dot b, we have put the values. Now this axi is going to multiply by these all the three terms. Similarly, then ayz is also going to multiply by all these three terms. Similarly, azk. So finally, we have 3 into 3, 9 terms with us. Just writing these terms, axi into bxi, dot product is there. Magnitude will multiply normally, ax, bx and I dot I, plus ax will multiply with by. So it will be ax, by. And the dot product between I dot j, axi plus bzk, ax, bz, I dot k. Okay, plus we have multiplied this term with all these three terms. Similarly, we are going to multiply this one with all these three. So we get ay bx j dot I plus ay by j dot j plus ay bz j dot k. Similarly, this term is going to multiply by all these three terms. So we have, as we are having plus in between the terms, so all the terms are having positive, means addition symbol in between all the terms. So az bx k dot I plus az by k dot j, and the last one is az plus az into bz k dot k. Okay, now we have revised the dot products of the I, j and k. I dot I, similar, they will have the product 1. I dot j, perpendicular vectors, their dot product is 0. I dot k, perpendicular vectors, again dot product will 0. J dot I, perpendicular vectors, product 0. J dot j, product will be 1. The dot product between the similar vectors is 1. J dot k, again the perpendicular vectors, the product will be 0. Which product? Dot product, the thing which we have discussed on this page. This result we are using here. So the third one is k dot I, dot product between perpendicular vectors, product will be 0. K dot j, again 0. K dot k is 1. So these all the terms are getting multiplied with each other, and the terms which are containing this 0, they are going to make this complete term 0, because 0 is multiplied by any term, the term will become 0. So we left with the 3 non-zero terms only, and we get the answer is equals to ax bx plus ay by plus az bz. Okay, these terms which are containing the similar vectors I dot I, j dot j, k dot k, they will rest, they will get at the result, and the remaining terms are going to be vanished. If you have attended the today's class, a regular class, then you are well known about these results, that the dot products between the vectors, and we are using those results. So finally we get this one. So if we have the two vectors, like their rectangular components are given in 3-dimensional, then you can directly use this result, that we are going to multiply the x components together, y components together, and then z components together, and finally we get the answer. I hope this concept is clear to you. Revise it through your book also, and do practice by writing also. So if you face any doubt, you can ask me in your classes. Okay, thank you.